It's so intuitive.
Very. I don't know what it is about this and Snake Eater. Like, I feel like such an old fucking man trying to play this game. And I think back to like when I was a kid and I was like, hey dad, you should play Battlefront. And he's spinning around in circles staring at the sky. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And no, I'm him!
The 3D graphics make me dizzy.
And I'm not even dealing with 3D graphics, I'm dealing with a flat menu!
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody.
We're all dying, and soon we're gonna be men called ghosts. I'm not sure if we can really trust this guy yet. With those spare parts, Snake found lend his story some credence.
By the way, if it turns out to be Ava, I'm probably going to be doing the same voice.
For now, we'll just have to take his word as fact. In any event, we know this new Metal Gear frame. It hasn't been armed with nukes. We can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unusable.
Why don't they just blow it up? Seems like there's literally just mercenaries on this island or peninsula.
Just detonate the nukes.
Yeah, fine. Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility.
So one thing that I always found really strange about the games is my understanding of it is everyone was freaked out about the Metal Gear because it was able to fire nuclear missiles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like a gigantic mech. Wouldn't that still be like concerning in its own right anyways?
Yeah, because that's the whole thing is how do you stop it, and then before you can, it'll launch a nuke.
Yeah, it's just I always found it weird because that was the one thing I always knew as a kid. Like, oh, everyone freaked out about Metal Gear because it has nukes, and I'm like, I'd be more concerned that it's just a giant fucking mech. Frankly, if I'm seeing that, I have more pressing issues than the nuke that it may or may not fire.
I'm just a man.
It can fucking
I'm
step
just
on
an
me.
innocent man.
I'm just a small, puny man.
Now that we're over the bridge and into the east side of the peninsula, there are a lot of areas we need to reconnoiter. Let's redeploy our
Why was that word significant?
I don't remember. We have an episode called Reconnoitering,
Yeah.
and I don't remember why. We just had a tangent about it, and so I keep bringing it up.
Oh, okay.
We'll start collecting intel on Metal Gear and the nuclear warheads. As for the sneaking unit, why don't you go get us some more new recruits?
Wow.
By
They
the
could have
way,
called it the snaking unit.
do you know about the medical and technical units? As new recruits
It has something to do with malaria.
try assigning some of them to the medical unit and the technical unit.
Do you think they call them snake because it's an anagram of sneak?
If I ever meet Kojima, I'm gonna punch him in the nose.
Solid sneak.
They'll make your soldiers' wounds heal faster and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for word from our spy units. Trust your men to do their job.
Snakehead.
Oh, I like this one.
How do I menu? Oh, made it.
Oh, that's right. You were thinking that Bison was M. Bison. Jaws.
What is your deal? Arm specialist. Jason.
I'm gonna pause the episode while Jordan plays with this for a little bit.
Yeah, because I just don't remember. Okay. Menu.
I guess we're back.
According to this report, valuable items have been located in that area.
But they didn't hear my meltdown about how I'm an old man.
I might have saved that for the intro moment.
Reports indicate that the item is worth seeking, if you can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it.
Hey, car.
Maybe that car's a
Oh, dear.
transformer. Oh, you're almost dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's right. You used to farm for medkit. You discovered a way to get them though, didn't you?
Yep. Do I remember? Fuck no, I don't.
I think it was like the medical unit just gives them to you.
They
Sometimes.
can make them,
Yeah.
but I think it's an overtime sort of situation.
That's what it was. Because if you go into a mission and then leave, go into a mission and then leave, time passes. So if you just
Yeah.
keep doing that, eventually you'll just get medkits and shit.
I think the one mission I was farming was to get rations because I didn't have any.
Mm.
But the one I want bigger rations because I have to use like so many of them. Okay. And those are probably not small med kit.
Oh, this is where we were in the beginning of the game.
Yes. I always feel like that's open, so I should be able to like.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay. Parkour.
You ever see that episode of The Office? Parkour! In 1971.
I want to see like 1971 parkour. Like a bunch of people. Like I just think of like maybe 1951s is a better way to put it. Like the kind of dress code that people had back then, where everyone was like dressed in like borderline suits and doing parkour.
All the girls are in dresses.
Yeah, where it's just completely inappropriate clothing, and they're just getting fucking wrecked because it's completely inappropriate.
Tripping and falling off ledges.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Don't mind me, fellows.
Inspector Gadget.
Okay, where did
So Jordan,
yeah, what's up?
I thought about a game we should play on the channel.
Sure.
The three of us.
Sure.
So I wanted to bring it up during Metal Gear because I thought it could be fun to play it after we beat this game before we do the next Metal Gear.
Sure.
Let
me look that way.
I would require your assistance. I was originally going to try to make it a surprise for you,
Okay.
but I would require your assistance in getting everything working because I don't even know if it's possible. Actually, that's not true. I've seen a video where someone explained how they did it. I just don't know how to do that shit.
Okay.
So this is a game that was had the licensing rights to it expire, so it's been delisted. So you can't find it digitally anymore.
Okay.
If we were to do the console version, you could still get the console version, but the console version doesn't have any local multiplayer.
Okay.
So in order to do
Oh Jesus.
So in order to do, if you hit him in the head, it's like a one shot.
Yeah, I'd rather he just. Okay. Oh, fuck it. What? Come on. What the?
He's got to pee. Oh, my penis.
I needed that.
There he goes.
The other one should be asleep too.
So in order for us to play the game multiplayer, which would be part of the whole point,
No. Gun, please. Whoa. Yeah.
we would need to totally legally obtain the game off the internet, because you can't buy it anymore anyway.
Okay.
And
How do I pick people up?
we would have to mod the game or something. There's a way to do it that exists. I just don't understand it.
Okay.
That the game didn't support LAN or any local thing,
Okay.
but there's a way to mod it or something to trick it into thinking it's connected to the server, but the server's just like a private LAN network you set up.
Okay.
But if we can figure out a way to set all that up,
Okay.
the game I was thinking, we played the sequel together once, like literally a decade ago. I checked the last time I launched it and it was like 2014.
Like we just like casually played it.
Yeah. The first Transformers.
Yes, I was gonna say, was it the Transformer game?
Yeah, we played Fall of Cybertron.
Okay.
The first one was War for Cybertron.
Okay.
But I watched a whole video essay about like the trilogy. They look all incredible.
Yeah.
I remember we played the second one and we had a lot of fun.
Great time.
But the first one specifically lets you do 3-player co-op in the campaign.
Ooh.
And I thought that would be really fun to do.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But like I was explaining, it's been delisted, so we can't buy it. It only had online and it wasn't peer-to-peer. So you have to like mod it to make it.
We could probably make that work.
I watched a video where a guy did make it work.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to do that stuff.
Yeah. I that's not really my wheelhouse, but I can spend the time to figure out how to make it function.
Because I'm sure the game came out in like 2011.
Mhm.
So I'm sure like even your laptop could play it, mine could play it. We would just have to figure out how to do like setting it all up to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great idea. I know people like to hate on the new movies, but I kind of want to go see the new movie.
I kind of want to see it just because I loved Beast Wars as a kid.
I just want to see it because, like, all these people with these expectations are
And
like,
by the time this comes out, that movie's old news.
that's a good point. What the fuck? Did you see what happened to my legs?
Yeah.
No,
That'll-
I didn't see.
It was incredible. I don't know how to replicate it again.
I was looking at your gun, and then you went, "What the fuck?"
I just kind of glided along like a little ghost.
My legs are the ones that called me.
It was very reminiscent of the fucking skating guy in Dark Sector.
Yeah.
Power skater.
Yeah. Because my thing with the Transformers movies, and I say this every time because everyone loves to hate on those films. They're like, oh, this story is stupid, or like, why are we focusing on these humans? Or, hey, these people talking about the Romeo and Juliet law for like 10 minutes is really strange. And like, why her being underage is not weird. And it's like, yeah, it's dumb, but I'm not watching it for that. I pretty much mentally check out the second anything that's not a robot appears on the screen.
I mean, it's a Transformers
I'm there.
based on an 80s cartoon.
Yeah, I'm there to see a robot punch another fucking robot in the head. Like in the second movie where Optimus Prime just goes nuts on the three of them, like when he quote unquote dies. Remember that? And he's fighting
Kind
like
of.
3 of the Decepticons on his own to the point that his swords have become like mangled hooks. I'm like, I am all for that shit because it's just robots ripping other robots apart. And that's cool.
I saw the first two. I think I saw the third one.
There is
I saw
5.
No,
But
there's
not
more
including this one.
There's way more. I thought there was like 8.
Well, because there's the first 3 that were the Shia LaBeouf ones, and then there was the Matt Damon ones. Because there was the first one where
I for sure have not seen
that had the Steve Jobs-esque guy, and then there was the second one of those where for some reason Matt Damon got this thing that allowed him to basically fight Transformers. Like a sword.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a little strange. Like it was like a whole Knights of the Round Table sort of
Matt
thing.
Damon?
Is that the actor?
I think that wasn't it Mark Wahlberg?
Or maybe that. Yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
That's my
Yeah,
bad.
that seems a lot more his speed.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, and then I thought maybe there's another one since then. Oh shit.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a Bumblebee spin-off movie?
Yeah. I don't know where that fits into the continuity. But I do remember like, oh yeah, Bumblebee's coming out.
Yeah, because I thought I remember there being like a solo movie for Bumblebee. 'Cause I remember being like upset that like, oh good, now they're MCUing it, where every Transformer's gonna get its own origin movie. You got a pretty nice paint.
The only one I want to see is it Jazz that turns into a tape player?
No, that's Soundwave.
Oh,
Soundwave, yeah.
I knew it was like something to do with music or sound.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't know why this memory just popped in my head. I don't know if you'll remember this, Jordan. It was when we were in high school. Jordan and I occasionally missed classes.
Occasionally. I mean,
There was
I was present for 40 of my classes in grade 11.
He graduated, it's fine.
it's
The principal's not gonna watch this. They what?
Yeah, Mrs. Hood.
but I remember there was a time where we were in your house in your basement. We were playing video games.
Yeah.
and you still had all of your like childhood toys and stuff, like Transformers toys and whatnot. And I remember I just like picked one up and was playing with it. And I remember you had this like kind of smarmy snark to your voice.
Yeah.
And you were like, by the way, that's not Bumblebee. And I immediately looked at it and I went, it's probably Hotshot then. And you turned so fast. Went, how did you know that? I was like, dude, it wasn't exclusively on your television.
No, I think the reason I said something to that effect because somebody else was like, "Oh, hey, it's Bumblebee," because everyone had seen the recent
Yeah.
movie. And I was like, "Why doesn't anyone remember Hotshot?" Because Hotshot was great.
It's funny. I remember when we were kids, there were like 3 reboots of Transformers.
There was a lot. I remember. I'm out of medkits. There was one specific series of the cartoons that I really liked.
Was it Armada?
It might have been Armada. It was the one where Starscream ends up actually
Becoming an Autobot?
becoming an Autobot.
Yeah, that was Armada.
That's Armada?
Yeah, that was season 1's finale.
Yeah, Armada was fucking great. And then, didn't Armada go into another one?
Yeah, they had 2 more series that were sequels to Armada.
And was one of those Energon?
yes.
Okay.
I never watched those. I remember watching Armada.
Armada was great.
But
Starscream-
Armada was like the 3rd reboot. They kept rebooting it,
Yeah.
and it kept not being popular. And then Armada was finally popular, so they just kept going with it.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so funny that like Beast Wars, when we were kids, even though it's primitive Earth and they all turn into animals and blah blah, it's still canon to the original G1.
Yeah.
And like every Transformers show was canon to each other until like the year 2000 when Hasbro just decided reboot it till it works again.
That's true.
And I just think it's funny. I think it's weird.
What was that?
I know it's probably just like a generic way the character models fall, but it did kind of look like you hit him hard enough in the dick that he fell backwards, like ass first.
Okay, I don't know if I can get through that fucking little gate though. Can I get through this?
Can you crawl underneath it?
How am I gonna drag him underneath it?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm just here to steal
oh,
people.
right.
yeah.
Oh, can you go out? Oh,
There's wow,
I can't
fucking
wait.
Mortal Kombat
I
here.
can't wait till the melee combat isn't so jank. It's gonna be so jarring because the next 2 games we play after this one have. I think the next one has relatively modern controls.
Yeah,
And then the one after that is 5, which
Yeah.
is the most modern.
yeah,
And then the game after that, we're going back to like 1989.
yeah. It's gonna be very bizarre.
Originally, I debated whether or not we should play the original first 2 Metal Gear games, but I think we should.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What the hell happened?
What the fuck? Oh
You got a med kit.
no! I don't pick him
Oh,
up.
somebody
fight.
came out the door? Who opens the door shooting? The fucking girl guides are back.
These days, who does chaos in the streets? 15-minute cities.
Oh god! Jesus Christ! Get out of here! Oh,
I honestly, that might be the dumbest conspiracy theory I've ever heard.
you know what
it's
the
not
worst?
the most outlandish, but it's just so brain dead.
It's so dumb. It's just hearing all those things makes me all. I'm about to get real political. Makes me real sad about the election.
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking joke. If you look at the election map, literally, Calgary and Edmonton voted MDP pretty much completely.
Mhm.
And then everywhere else that voted blue is a rural fucking hick town.
For the party that thinks a grocery store in walking distance is communist.
They're like, oh my god, these 15-minute cities, and it's like, you don't understand the concept of what the point of it is. They're like, oh, they're gonna force you in your district, and it's like,
I can get my dry cleaning done where? Next door, you son of a bitch!
do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
And like, It was like, what's so bad about having things in walking distance? Like, what is this fixation with, no, you gotta drive for 45 minutes and kill 72 dinosaurs worth of fucking fuel to get there.
That's fucking freedom, brother.
I was really waiting to just have Rob jump down your throat about the inaccuracy of that the fuel is dinosaurs, and then when Rob just, no, that's freedom, brother, just really got me.
It's so stupid. And that's, like, this whole little diatribe we just went on is a perfect example of why it's stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know that there are people that were convinced that the forest fires started because of the fires in Banff? Because there was a fire that started there, and there was a bunch of news sites that were saying, oh, it was because of the women's convention there, which that's...
Yeah, they're like, oh, too many female firefighters.
Yeah, that's Western standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cancer.
Yeah.
And people in Drayton Valley were trying to also talk about how, oh yeah, these fires started because of this stupid women's convention in Banff. Drayton Valley is northeast of Calgary. Banff is, northwest of Calgary, very far northwest of Calgary. Banff is directly west. People in Drayton Valley could tell that the forest fires were northwest of Drayton Valley. So if you have something that is like an hour and a half northwest of Drayton Valley, how does a fire start 6 hours south of you and then just zoom all the way around in a loop and then come back down again?
Communism!
Well, then there were people like, oh, it's leftists. They're starting the fires on purpose.
Yes, for the other...
Here's a news article about an arsonist from 2021.
Yeah. Everything about this election pissed me off because every single talking point that was against, like, for example, the NDP was something completely retarded.
Yeah.
Completely retarded. It made no sense, and it was stupid shit like, the NDP...
For anybody watching that's not from Alberta, we had an Alberta election, and that's what we're...
Yeah, and I'm real mad about it. And, we basically, elected a demagogue into power. But it would be stupid shit like, oh, the NDP are libs just like the federal NDP and the Trudeau Liberals. When it's not the case at all.
No.
The NDP party is a conservative party. We don't have a liberal party, really.
Yeah, like everyone's, oh, regional socialists are gonna shut down all the pipelines. Meanwhile, their whole campaign is, please, we're conservative enough. look at these conservatives, they like us. You know, the people you voted out for.
Oh my god, there's so many people.
Jesus.
Snake! You should have voted!
Oh no!
Oh god.
This is what happens when you have
So, where did these guys all come from? They said there was no reinforcements.
Maybe they've just been around the base and
Maybe.
they were all close enough to finally come help.
All right, Jonathan, it's up to you. But yeah, no, it's just... And, like, they are actually supportive of oil and gas.
Yeah.
Whereas all of the fucking... What the fuck's her name again? Danielle Smith cares about is just, oh, let's be libertarian and fuck the government.
Privatize everything.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need firefighter services. What, we have a world record fire going on right now? And the whole world's like, wow, these are really bad. You should do something about it. It's like, yeah, well, because, we had like 40% of the actual wildfire response team that we've had for years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wrote an editorial, like, back before she got into politics. It was basically, hey guys, secondhand smoke might be good for you. Who knows?
Yeah. And she's also said that if you get stage 4 cancer, that's because of your life choices.
Yeah.
And it's like, really? And she was one of the people that was protesting out front of the Foothills Hospital against the vaccine passport, making patients afraid to enter the hospital. Yeah, no, she's a fucking demagogic bitch. And I hate everything about her and her party.
When's the next election?
Probably not for a while. We just finished one.
Yeah, but
4 years.
It's 4 years, yeah. Jordan 2027.
It's just... And it's very telling that, like, they've changed leadership hands so often Because how many? Who was it? We had. Who was it before Redford? You remember?
I think that was Ed Stoma.
Okay, and then we had Redford, and then it went to Prentice, and then it went to
Yeah, Prentice was premier when they got voted out.
yeah, and then it became Kenny.
I know we had a one term of the NDP.
Yeah, we had not.
But I mean, I'm saying
for like the conservative
leaders, and then it went to Kenny, and now it's Daniel Smith.
Yeah,
We've gone through like how many people is that? 6 people in 10 years.
that's like 5 leaders. The last conservative premier to serve a whole term was Ralph Klein.
It's just very telling when it's like, well, they are changing hands so fast, whereas most of the other parties, like, they do change hands, but not nearly as drastically.
Yeah.
Somebody still asleep here that I can just drag away without people noticing?
Sleeping on the drum.
Hell yeah, yeah, you go that way.
Hell yeah, you go that way, man.
Slow down.
Imagine you're just doing your rounds. You walk past what you think is one of your comrades. Just, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
No. He's gone.
Was he ever real to begin with?
I need to stop doing drugs.
I need to stop taking those malaria pills. Those fucking Tic Tacs.
Oh, right. That's why the Tic Tac thing was a thing. Because he was like sick with malaria.
And he just took whatever pills he saw.
Yeah.
Has this all been one episode where we talked about Transformers, then Albertan politics, and then back to drugs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you do the same thing I did?
I got confused.
Yeah. So did I.
I thought you punched him, then you flipped.
I thought the same thing. Oh no.
Shout out to all the people who heard us talk about politics. Thought, hey, these guys seem kind of smart. Maybe they have a point. And then witnessed that.
Can I punch him through the wall? No. Hell yeah.
Kick him right in the balls. I mean, you have recruited quite a few people. You could just leave and see if the mission will update.
This guy seems.
Oh, there's like multiple people unconscious over there. Can I sneak them out? Oh, Jonathan's starving. Eat, Jonathan.
And I like how little each ration does.
Pick them up. Come up.
Okay. I like your clothes.
I only brought, what, 2 people back?
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought you brought back more, but...
Control. Lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Imagine being like just a soldier, you walk down the hall, then you see one soldier
Oh,
pull another soldier
shit.
out like this from the bathroom.
I can't turn my camera to see, though. I hate that. When I'm like, I hear things, but I can't change my camera to see where it's coming from. Why did we talk? Oh, right, because you said the fucking 15 minutes
Yeah.
thing. And I was just like, oh my god. The amount of times I've heard that recently. Who knew walking was fucking commie bullshit?
I had one customer the other day. I was just like on the till at work. I asked him, "Oh, how'd you like to pay?" Cash. Won't be able to soon because of the digital IDs.
I have someone I work with that is 100% convinced about the global reset being a thing.
The global reset?
Yeah, that the global reset is going to reset the economy, and then everyone's going to get microchips in their bodies, and then they're going to basically become wage slaves.
Yeah.
And, like, a whole other stupid guy. What?
You didn't have the chameleon.
Oh. I don't care as much now. I'm not down with it anymore, so if I die, it's okay. Hey, that should go away, because I already...
It's going away.
But, like, it should disappear immediately, because this was the only guy that saw me, and he didn't call HQ or anything.
Yeah. How?
Maybe it's him sleeping. Maybe he has a microchip in his brain.
Patrol enemy side.
Can I
of
get
the-
there before they catch me? I hear doors opening. Oh. I'm hiding. They can't see me. John Cena. Oh, shit. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm
It's
a
fine.
medic. I'm a medic.
Oh, shit. Can I get him to the car before I die? Come on, Bison. You got this.
Come on, M. Bison.
Okay, hopefully I can use them as like a fucking bullet blocker till I recruit them.
It's okay, the other guy lost. Oh, there we go.
I think, can I hide under the truck? I think I can.
Probably.
Maybe not now.
Oh no, it's hitting me. No, it's hitting me. Serpentine. Serpentine. Wait, why are
Working?
Serpentine?
Optimus, help! The truck transforms.
Oh no, that was a grenade.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Select the next soldier immediately.
What's in this box?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I thought you just
I did that because I knew he was gonna fucking lift the box like in fucking. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
That one's down.
Okay. Go unconscious, you bitch. Go unconscious, you bitch.
Go to sleep.
Get in the truck.
Get in the truck.
What is going on here?
Go to sleep, my sweet.
You guys fucking killed M. Bison. How could you? All right, let's go get some more people.
This is patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledge. The enemy is still nearby.
Well, this is the end of the episode, so we'll let Jordan capture as many people as he wants from here.
What, you don't want to just have the rest of the series just be being in this mission capturing people endlessly?
No.
Isn't that the goal of this game? Friendship?
Yeah. I end the mission, I've got like 800 prisoners. The game breaks because the RAM can't handle that level of enemy.
You go back to base and Campbell's like, what the hell?
You go in all the missions and they're empty.
Some of these guys are Gene. Like more than one Gene. We'll see you guys
That'd be a
next
way,
time.
an interesting way to end the whole thing.
The whole series?
Well, no. Like to end this episode, like, or to end this game is you have the big bad. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna fight you, Snake. It's like, yeah, but I have like 7,000 mercenaries with me, and it's just a firing squad of guys, and the big bad's just like,
He just turns into a pile of goop. All the bullets. We'll see you guys next time.